Dear learners, greetings. In the last part of this lecture, we had seen what is the importance of phenol in industry, in medicine, in various aspects of life, even in the food. And thereafter, we had seen why phenols are acidic and compared to alcohol, why they are more acidic. Phenols are more acidic than the alcohol that we had seen in the last lecture. I'll just revise in a fast and then we will move ahead. So we had seen that this is your ethanol. Ethanol can donate proton forming the alkoxide ion, but this alkoxide ion is highly unstable and it will again take back the proton forming the ethanol. So as the ethanol cannot donate the proton easily because of the instability of the alkoxide ion, they are weak acid. Now if we consider about the phenol, phenols are more acidic than the ethanol because the phenoxide ions are stable ion. Phenol can easily donate proton. Why the phenoxide ions are stable? Because the negative charge on this oxygen of the phenol, so that can be delocalized through the number of canonical structure, 4 different canonical structures, and as the negative charge is delocalized, phenoxide ions are stable, it can donate proton easily, and the phenols are more acidic than that of the alcohol. Now we will see in this lecture that the effect of substituents on acidic nature of the phenol. Suppose electron withdrawing groups are attached. Electron withdrawing groups, example would be your nitro group, COOH group, cyanide CN group, your halogen groups, chlorine, bromine, all these are the electron withdrawing group. What is electron withdrawing group will do? Check here. Now the oxygen is having the negative charge. Negative charge means what again? Electrons are there. Now if these electrons are withdrawn because of certain groups, please understand what I just wanted you to understand is this oxygen is having negative charge. Suppose at this para position, if I put the electron withdrawing group, say that is NO2. NO2 withdraws the electron. NO2 withdraws the electron. Oxygen is having negative charge. Negative charge is your electrons. These electrons will be withdrawn. They will be attracted towards NO2 and the electron cloud at the oxygen will be reduced. So what will happen? As the electron density, the electron cloud at the oxygen will be less. So this phenoxide ion stability will be increased. Understand? So electron withdrawing group attracts the electrons towards it, that is away from the oxygen atom. So what will happen? It will stabilize the phenoxide ion. As it stabilizes the phenoxide ion, so what will happen? The phenol can donate the proton easily, that is the tendency to attract the proton by this phenoxide ion will be reduced. Understand? I'll repeat once again. Electron withdrawing groups are there. What they will do? They will attract the electrons towards it away from the oxygen. So oxygen phenoxide ion will be stabilized. As the phenoxide ion will be stabilized, it will be the tendency of that phenoxide ion to attract the proton and again converting back to proton, the phenol will be decreased. So that means what? The phenol can easily donate the proton. As the phenol can easily donate the proton, we can say that whenever the electron withdrawing groups are attached to the phenol, the acidic nature of the phenol increases because the phenoxide ions are stable. Examples for this one would be the nitro groups, then your carboxylic group, aldehyde groups are there, cyanide groups are there, and halogen groups are there. Now exactly opposite to this, if the electron withdrawing group that we had discussed, now suppose electron donating groups are attached. Electron donating groups are attached to the phenol. So suppose at this juncture, at this particular part, instead of NO2, if I attach NH2, what it does, it will give the electrons, it will donate the electrons. Now electron donating groups, example would be your methoxy group, see here, methoxy group, alkyl groups, amines group. So what they do, they will donate the electron. Electron donating group donate the electron. What they do, they supplies the electrons to whom? They will supply the electrons to this oxygen of the phenoxide. Now as the electrons towards the oxygen increases, supply of the electrons towards the oxygen increases, what will happen? The negative charge of that oxygen will be increased. So as the negative charge of oxygen increase, it will be more unstable. The phenoxide ion will be more unstable. As it is destabilized, it will attract the proton immediately and again form back to the stable form, that is phenol. Means what? The more ready to accept the proton. Means what? It is not leaving the proton. Now if it is not leaving the proton, means what? It will be lesser acidic. You got that? So phenols are acidic in the nature because of what? Because they can donate the proton. But phenoxide ion will be stabilized more if the electron withdrawing group is attached, so that the phenol with electron withdrawing group more acidic. Phenol with electron releasing group, electron donating group like this. Suppose OH3 group is attached. What will happen? Electron density towards oxygen increases and ultimately destabilizes the phenoxide ion, and it will get back the proton and form the phenol. So that as the tendency to release the proton of phenol will get reduced or will get decreased. Understand? Check this. This is what? The nitro group. Okay, nitro group. Now nitro group is attached here. So the number of, see, it is attached at the para position. You know this. This is ortho position, this is meta position, and this one is para position. To the para position, the negative charge, I mean the electron withdrawing group, that is the nitro group, is attached. Check here, oxygen is having negative charge, it will give the electron here, then to here it will form negative charge here, then it will form the negative charge here, and likewise the number of canonical structure which are possible are these 4 different canonical structures. And this negative charge, see, it will come first to ortho part here, then it will go to what? Then it will go to para part, that is here. Understand? So once the negative charge will come here, what will happen? These negative will form a double bond out here. See here, the double bond, carbon and nitrogen having the double bond. Got that? And so that means what? The negative charge, the transfer of negative charge through the ring, you know that it moves through the ring at the 2 ortho position and the 1 para position. Now these electrons can move through this NO2 group as well, isn't it? There is a formation of double bond is here. Okay, and you will have another canonical structure, that is this negative charge of oxygen will form double bond out here. So that means what? There are the number of canonical structures will be more whenever the electron withdrawing groups are attached, and especially if this is at the ortho or para position. Why? You know that because the oxygen having the negative charge, if it is given to the first to the ortho part, then para, then again to the ortho, you know this, isn't it? See here, it is ortho, here it is para, and again it is at ortho, negative charge is there. So this transfer of electron is possible, but in case of NO2, the negative charge at the para position will be stabilized. How? Because this will be attracted by the nitrogen forming double bond. Got that? Means what? The resonating structures, more resonating structures are there, or if I'll say the most stable resonating structure is possible when this electron withdrawing group are attached at the para position or ortho, because the negative charge are ideally at the ortho positions or para position. Now the para position having the negative charge and it is attracted by the nitrogen. So that means what? In a nutshell, you can remember, whenever the nitro groups, electron withdrawing groups are attached, these electron withdrawing groups, if they are present at the para or ortho position, they will more stabilize the canonical structures, and the acidic nature will be increased because the phenoxide ion will be stabilized compared to the meta position. Now suppose this nitro group, if it is attached to the meta position, now what will happen? At the meta position, negative charge is not there. We have seen in the canonical structures of phenoxide ion, either the negative structure is at the ortho or para. So we need to stabilize ortho or para. So that means if the electron withdrawing groups are present at the ortho or para, the negative charge will be stabilized and more canonical structures stability will be, resonance stability will be achieved. If the NO2 group is present at the meta position, the stability, the resonance stability will not be as good as that of the ortho or para position. Got that? So that if I can say, what I just wanted you to understand is, now phenol, see this, phenol with nitro group at the meta position. Now first is phenol. Now compared to phenol, if nitro group is attached to the meta position, it is more acidic, and if the nitro group is attached to the para position, it is more acidic than that of the nitro group which is present at the meta position. Then meta position is converted. Suppose if it is nitro group is present at the para, so that would be more acidic than the nitro group if it is present at the meta. Similarly, instead of this only para, if the nitro group is present at ortho and para both, then that would be more acidic compared to only nitro group present in the para position. And compared to this, if both the ortho position and para position, all the three positions are occupied by the electron withdrawing group, that would be more acidic. You understand this? So that means more the positions of ortho and para positions are occupied by the electron withdrawing group, the acidity, the acidic nature of phenol will be increased. So phenol is acidic, metanitrophenol is more acidic, paranitrophenol is more acidic than paranitrophenol or orthonitrophenol. Understand? So that is the paranitроphenols are more acidic. Then para and ortho, that is both the position. See this here, para and ortho both they are occupied, that is again more acidic. And if they are present on both the ortho and one para position, that will be most acidic. Understand? So this is what the effect of substituents, that is the electron withdrawing group. Similarly, electron donating group. If you see the OCH3 group, what it does, these two electrons will be transferred here, forming more negative charge at the para position, more negative charge at the ortho position. So that means what? The electron density, the negative charge at the oxygen will be increased. The oxygen would be somewhere here, isn't it? Somewhere here. So if the electron donating groups are attached, ultimately the acidic nature of phenol decreases. Now you see here the most acidic compound would be this, the one with the least pKa value is the most acidic compound. So this is one. Then after this is the second one. Understand? So that is the 1, okay, is more acidic than the 2, 4.1. Now who would be the next? This one. Understand? So this is 3. Okay, this part we had already discussed. Now after that, this one, pK 7.7. So that is, this is more acidic than the structure number 4. Structure number 4 is what? This is COCH3. COCH3. Then compared to this, okay, who would be the next? Check this, meta position. Understand? So this would be your structure number 4. This would be your structure number 5. And then after this 5, who would be 8.3? Then this 9.2, isn't it? 9.2, chlorine. Understand? And then this one, 10.2. Are you getting the point? That is, if the electron withdrawing groups are there, NO2, then it is more acidic. And OCH3 is electron donating group, then it is less acidic. 10.2 would be the less acidic group. Understand? So that you can see here, so this type of questions are asked in your MCQ type of the questions. So yeah, if you go through the first part, check here. Now what is happening? This is phenol, then metanitrophenol. So metanitrophenol is more acidic than the phenol. Then orthonitrophenol is more acidic than the metanitrophenol, and paranitrophenol is more acidic than the orthonitrophenol. Check this. Plain phenol, understand? Plain phenol, metanitrophenol, orthonitrophenol, and paranitrophenol. If these 4 structures are given, who would be the most acidic compound? That would be the paranitrophenol. Now similarly with the chlorine, and the most important is this one, that is the methyl group. This is what? This part is electron withdrawing group. Now this is the electron donating group. See this electron donating group. Now in this case, phenol is more acidic than that of the metamethyl phenol. Understand? And then the paramethyl phenol. Means what? If I ask you, out of these 3, 1, 2 and 3, who is most acidic? That would be phenol. And who is least acidic? Paramethyl phenol. Why? Because methyl group is electron donating group. Got that? And out of, if I ask you this, this is 1 structure, 2nd structure and 3 structure. Okay, that is the paranitrophenol and phenol. Who is more acidic? Paranitrophenol. If I ask you metanitrophenol and phenol, who is more acidic? Metanitrophenol. If I ask you metamethyl phenol and paramethyl phenol, who is more acidic? Metamethyl phenol. Phenol and paramethyl phenol, who is more acidic? Phenol is more acidic. So this is what you have to understand, that if the substitution you have to make, and if the substitution is of electron donating group, so that would be better if it is at the meta position, because you know that these 2 electrons, that is a negative charge, is coming at the para position, and CH3 group is electron donating group. So it is donating the electron to the carbon who is already negative in the nature. So this is very bad. So that whenever the electrophilic substitution reactions are taking place, so that the methyl group will not attack at the para position, it will attack preferably at the meta position, better. And if this is this is what? This is OH. So this is, if the groups which are the CHO, aldehyde group is what? Electron withdrawing group. Electron withdrawing groups are great if they are attached at the para or ortho position. Why? Because the electron are coming at the para position, and that can be easily attached, or they can be easily withdrawn by the electron withdrawing group. And compared to this, the electrophilic substitution reaction at the meta position will be not as good as that of the para position. Got that? So whenever there is the electrophilic substitution reactions are taking place in case of phenol, if it is electron withdrawing group like aldehyde or nitro group, it is better position would be para position compared to meta position. And if it is the electron donating group are going to be in case of the electrophilic substitution reaction like CH3 in this reaction, then in that case the better position for the attack would be meta and compared to the para position. So this is all about the effect of electrophilic substitution, the effect of electron withdrawing group and effect of electron donating group on the basic phenol ring.